And then I created the brand new thumbnail that you see. And then now I'm here. Welcome back. God known the exhausted. So here's the primary mission that I'm on, since I just got hyperdrive up and running. Awakenings, find us, hear us. A strange signal led me to the rusted remains of a freighter. I found a hyperdrive blueprint among the wreckage, accompanied by a strange message. It appears that someone has been leaving me messages. Objectives: craft warp fuel, find antimatter recipe. Interstellar flight requires warp fuel to power the hyperdrive. Follow the signal and locate a source of antimatter to create warp fuel. That is the current mission that I am on. I'm also playing in first-person view. I'm sorry that my food coma lasted for more than an hour. I was literally just unable to stay awake. Spaghetti was just so good, and also I felt stomach pain. I forgot about that. Before I fell asleep, I was feeling so much stomach pain that I felt like... I don't know. I don't know what it's like to be stabbed, but it was like a stabbing pain. It was too much. I ate too much spaghetti. There's an antimatter trace that has been detected. Approximate distance 278 kS. Engaging pulse engine. On an unknown moon. I haven't scanned this planet yet. Eppendale. It's a moon of Samork Modi. Salvageable scrap, starbulb, copper, paraffinium, and sodium can be found on this grassy moon. Antimatter trace is here, approximately. I've reached the marked location. New guide entry unlocked. It said something about scrapping salvage. scrap salvaging, and industrial waste. A number of worlds contain remnants of salvageable scrap and industrial waste. Scan planets from space to identify scrap worlds. Salvageable scrap is often highly valuable and can be sold at a galactic trade terminal. Salvage containers are also a rich source of modules used to construct a Corvette-class starship. Install a Gravitino coil in the multi-tool to magnetize and manipulate deposits of industrial waste. Large stacks of industrial waste can be hauled across the planet in a Colossus exocraft and deposited for rewards at a waste processing plant. While driving a Colossus on a scrap world, use the exocraft radar on the quick menu to locate nearby processing plants and waste heaps. Okay. So I need to install a Gravitino coil. Well, I'll do that later. For now, I gotta find the antimatter trace. Also, happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
Life support power low. Technology recharge.
Bandit terminal. Terminal online from the Eye of the Anomaly. Selecting key. Decrypting. Success. The terminal is clogged with an unnerving, pulsating slime. Nevertheless, it appears to function. As I touch the input panel, the alien substance reacts violently. I make a note to avoid getting closer. The device opens, revealing a single, unblinking crimson eye. It prints out a blueprint for antimatter, accompanied by a strange message. Take blueprint and relog. You will find us when the time is right. 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16. New product formula learned. Antimatter, crafted technology component. Contained negative matter and baryogenesis antiparticles. The vast energy potential of antimatter makes it highly valuable. 95% of existing antimatter consumption is in the powering of Starship hyperdrives. Warning, uncontained usage is not recommended. Required parts are chromatic metal and condensed carbon. Alright. It's easy to make. Universal Language Database. Terminal online. Universal Translation Service reached. Lifeform Dictionary available. Learn word. You have learned the Viking word for gra. Restore shield. Shield at maximum. Save and chart unknown sector. Quirk encampment. Quirk encampment. Querk. Sodium nitrate and microprocessors. Microprocessors, those will come in handy. That. A Y Luna Yopocria. Luna Yopocria. Just call them Lunas for short. That is an H. Negaitwige. Negaitwige? Quirk camp? Odadite? No way. Luberite? What is this planet that I've landed on here? Literally Odadarite. How do you spell it? Here. Give me a better name from this one. V. Irigyrum. V. Irigyrum. And that plant literally is spelled Ohdadite. Is it Odadite or Odadite? S. Pentaphlea. That's a bit more normal with no toxicity. Photosensitive tendrils. More V. Irigyrum. Alright, where's the ship? Okay. Use X to summon your ship. Summoning requires fuel and launch. Launch thruster. Well, I don't have fuel on the launch thruster, so I can't summon it. So I have to go run all the way over there. Chistermite. These all jumps. Radioactive hazards. I'll just leave that alone.
Technology recharge.
All right. And we are off. It's time to test interstellar travel. The galaxy map offers a wealth of information about nearby planetary systems. Browse nearby systems or available routes to choose your next destination. In space, access the galaxy map from the quick menu, move along specific paths or browse and choose your own route. Warping requires warp fuel in your hyperdrive. Some systems require hyperdrive upgrades to access. Warp to another system. Access the galaxy map. Accessing. Whoa. Ornogorb. It's the only star connected to this one. Via hyperdrive, anyway. Hyperdrive has no fuel. Ornogorb region is Igbird Fringe. The race are the Korvax. Conflict is sporadic where I currently am. I can free explore. Not interested at this time. Probably get lost. Okay, I need fuel. So, in order to fuel hyperdrive, I need warp cells or warp hypercore. I have an antimatter. Just antimatter, I guess. I need an antimatter housing. How do I build that? Oxygen and ferrite dust. Unknown planet discovered. Oh. I did discover that. I guess I just didn't go to it. It's called Midal. M-I-D-A-L. Ossified planet, copper, gold, and silver. I want to find a planet that has cobalt.
Hostile scan detected.
There's an enemy nearby.
Warning. Threat detected.
Threat has been detected.
Hostile
Where is
ships
it?
approaching.
Uh-oh. Boom. Got him.
Hostile ships deleted.
Right. Eppendale is so close to Samork Modi. I'm surprised they haven't blown each other up. I don't want to go to the planet Midal. Could just go back to the outpost. I don't know, I need a planet that has a lot of oxygen. I guess I'll just go to planet Midal for the first time and see what they've got. Ossified, it says, though. Wow. Interesting planet. Oh. Yikes. This is a very geometrical planet from what I can see. There are also two rainbows that I can see here. A double rainbow. Pink stuff. As well as white stuff. Whoa. Okay, there is oxygen here. There just isn't much of it. Might as well walk the surface of the planet. Check out whatever these things are. Dokavite. New title unlocked. God known the Boundary Walker. Zamolnoite. Zamolnoite. Dinotesnium. Nutrient source predatory? Predatory plant life. What the heck are those? Anomalous animal. J. Sweetenkiss? J. Sweetenkiss? Atlanocyte. Alright, I'd better get back to the ship. There's sodium in some of these. The Dokovites? That's awesome. I just don't need to use any on this planet, funnily enough.
Technology recharge.
Fuel remaining. 6%, 5%.
Technology recharge.
Engaging pulse engine. New guide entry unlocked. Flying the starship. Well, I've managed to be able to fly the starship. This is the burning, smoldering hot planet. Initiating landing sequence. Landed.
Ground protection falling.
An example of targeting.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Warning. Sentinel drones activated. Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
Launch thrusters at 10%. Good thing I made more fuel, but I need more oxygen and I just can't find any. I might just have to go to a space station and then purchase some. That's probably what I'll do instead. Doesn't that look like a cat eye? Looks like a cat eye. Augment technology slots are improved multi-tool class. Add slots for free with a multi-tool expansion slot. Apply upgrade circuit. One multi-tool expansion slot. Nice. Installed. Which planet is that? That's Midal. Eppendale.
Hostile scan detected.
It's probably the best planet that I can go to because then I don't have to use any of the sodium.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships approaching.
Alright, hostile ships approaching. I got these. Got him. One more. Boom.
Hostile ships deleted.
Got him. Both pirates are down, and my standings with the Viking went up. Five starships have been destroyed. Kalash Theorus. He Dadarsum. Dadarsum. You Negut Cabarosa. Negut Cabarosa. I think I saw these ones on the other planet. Yeah, Luna Yopokria. They're prudent. What is that? V Volcanunzum. That's the Negaitwa game. It's like a rhinoceros, a bipedal rhinoceros and mole. Life support gel is crafted with the dihydrogen jellies and the carbon. I just need some carbon and then I'm good to go. In terms of the life support, I just need more oxygen still yet in order to make more warp fuel.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Plants unidentified. N. Bod Muti. This plant's unidentified too. Q. Lost Emperor. S. Pentaphlea. All right. Nice. Now let's go exploring the planet for oxygen. Salute. Salutations, brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters. Let me get the chat opened up here. Wow. Alright, chat is now on. For me, anyway. Read messages out loud for now, sure. Until it gets annoying. How did I get so many followers all of a sudden? There's oxygen. And there's one of those weird looking things. Corvette assembly. Acquire modules to design and assemble a Corvette starship. Basic Corvette modules are available at a Corvette workshop. Purchase Thunderbird class cockpit. How about later? How about for now I go and collect these oxygens? I don't need a Corvette class ship yet. I can imagine my viewers probably just looking at me like this. The fluoride stare. That is a sodium deposit. Wait a minute. So if I get the sodium from the sodium deposit, does that actually give me the same sodium that I get from the sodium flowers? This has to be tested.
Technology recharge.
Yes, it does. I was thinking that it gives me like a sodium ore instead of the, I guess, basic atomic material, however that's carried around. Beautiful. That's what I get for assuming some sort of scientific difference there. Mining sodium versus extracting it from a plant or a flower. No difference. That's the issue with accepting the real world for the real world and then, you know, playing simulated games that try to simulate a lot of different things from the real world, is that there are some things that don't match. Same things with movie, cinema. Doesn't always match.
Life support power.
There are no sentinels anywhere near, so I might as well mine all the dihydrogen that I can, and carbon, actually. Oh, there it is. There's a sentinel drone, speaking of them. Speaking of them, 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 speaking of them. Alright, the antimatter is back on the ship. I'm gonna call the ship over here, actually. Hey, ship, over here. Oh man, the launch thrusters. Fine. Leg day. They're giving me that Duke Nukem Sprite stare. I kind of hate it that I know what I want to say, but I don't know exactly how to say it. Like, I control too much how I say it, and so if I control what I'm saying too much without getting to the point, then I end up feeling like I'm butchering what it is that I'm saying, and the point is just slowly disappearing from being made while what I'm saying is still being said, but it's just all choppy and messed up. Okay, hopefully, speaking of choppy and messed up, hopefully YouTube isn't punishing me right now, because I wouldn't like that. Punishing me with the choppiness. Let me double check. Nope, not at all. Punishing with choppiness. Looks beautiful. Sweet Root sounds like candy, so I picked it up. Speaking of candy, I would like to eat some now.
Technology recharge.
Alright. So, the antimatter is there. Exosuit. Starship. Warp cell. Make another antimatter housing, but I need antimatter. Chromatic metal condensed carbon. That means I'm gonna have to build one of those basic fabricators. Sorry, portable refiner. That's what it's called. Portable refiner. So I'm gonna do that. I need metal plating. Fuel supply.
Technology recharge.
And then carbon to make condensed carbon. Chromatic metal. Technology module. Salvage data acquired. Whoa, look at all that oxygen. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. 169 oxygen. Oh, wait, a little bit more. 185 oxygen acquired. That's beautiful. It's a good thing I went and checked that out. So now, create antimatter there, and then 2 antimatters have been created. Very nice. Now, antimatter housing. Create 2 of these if possible. Okay, what's missing? Alright, dust. I was gonna say. Alright, this should be enough. There should be enough warp cells.
Technology recharge.
67%. That should be enough, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and launch. Oh, maybe I should take the refiner first. That, or I could build a base computer. Base computer. I need chromatic metal. Copper nearby. Closest deposit of copper is this one? No. This one. 608. Or 242. 242. That creature, whatever it was, looked hostile. Not so much action in this game. I'm guessing a lot of the youth that likes this game are probably upper class denizens. And they don't really care much about killing or anything of the sort. That has to do with violence or gore or bad things happening to people. Most of the people nowadays, they are looking for action and adventure that has to do with killing people. If there's pain and harm, then, yep. Memory of the Viking. Viking, 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 May, May, May. The stone resonates, producing a sound that fills my mind. A vision begins to take shape. I see two large aliens locked in combat. Eventually, one triumphs, leaving their victim to bleed to death. With the last of their strength, the vanquished alien gestures towards me. Accept the knowledge. The name Viking floats in my vision, an echo of the strange vision I just experienced. A word in this alien tongue is seared into my brain. Yeah, I've learned the word... So I've learned the word... The Viking word for the...
Technology recharge.
Base computer. Searching cartographic archives from the Henniston colony. Universal Archive search reveals no prior claims on this site. Sonar test confirms site is suitable for construction. Claim site. Claim base. Henniston colony. Hyperdrive. Checking out the hyperdrive now. Galaxy map. Ornogorb. Now I can warp to Ornogorb, region Igbrid Fringe. Warping there now. Look into the light. Look into the light. Look into the light. Ornogorb system. Euclid Galaxy first contact. Scan unknown planet. That planet looks dangerous. Starship monitoring system reports error. Guidance system malfunction. Searching for other routes. Searching. Obtained. Destination in 16, 1, 6, 16, KLS. Accept new guidance. Accept. Guidance accepted. Plotting route. Oxet 7, tectonic planet, has copper, pyrite, and cobalt. Perfect. Another planet. Teus Omega, a bleak planet, cactus flesh, copper, pyrite, and sodium. Amstead E39, acrid planet, fungal mold, copper, ammonia, and magnetized ferrite. Magnetized ferrite sounds familiar. SAP Delta, Dusty planet, cactus flesh, copper, pyrite, and magnetized ferrite. Alright. The next step would be checking out this fuel source over here at Oxet 7. That's where I'm headed. Insufficient fuel. I need iridium. Or tritanium. What's it called? Tritium. Alright.
Technology recharge.
Initiating planetary approach, planet Oxet 7. Follow Starship automatic guidance. Mission destination reached. Land to begin search. Initiating landing sequence.
Sequence.
Ground protection falling.
Codolite. Abramopera. Schiffelbite. And Limabatelosa. Tinzazilite. A Bonamepho. Hauntogite. Starship automatic guidance has located a powerful fuel source. Activate a target sweep from the analysis visor. It's over there.
Ground protection falling.
Loisopite. Hauntonite.
Life support power low. Technology recharge. Ground protection falling. Proceed.
Not Gomen site? Not Gomen site? Ex-cold Coniprum. Ex-cold Coniprum. Right, there are active volcanoes on this planet.
Thermal protection falling.
The heart of the anomaly. The structure is unlike anything I've encountered on my journey so far. Everything about it is so obviously alien, so obviously out of place. As I stare at it, words form themselves in my mind, a strange fragment of broken speech. Is it traveler? Is it friend? It is traveler. It feels strange, responding to questions I am unsure that I am being asked. But something has clearly taken notice of my reply. I am overwhelmed by a sense that something has awoken, that someone is watching me. It forms another question. Is it first? Is it last? It is first. I do not know how I am being spoken to. This monolith is ancient, and I cannot escape the feeling it has asked these questions many times over. It asks again. Have they seen the Crimson Eye? Has the Crimson Eye seen them? It has seen the Eye. Likelihood of anomaly exceeds safety parameters. Breach detected. Alert. Alert. The boundaries fall. The walls collapse. Your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. And it gave me a warp, so find the mysterious messenger and make your way into space. %100% required for a summon.
Thermal protection falling.
Oh, down light. Oh, down light.
Temperature level stabilizing. Thermal protection falling.
Welcome, viewer.
Thermal protection falling.
That is a B. Lobaxier. B. Lobaxier. Lower Baxier?
Extreme heat damage detected.
Awakenings. Explore nearby planets or search in a new system. Access the galaxy map. New mission available. Base computer archives. I gotta make sure that the mission I'm on is clear. Locate your benefactor. The monolith revealed a strange message. The boundaries fall, the walls collapse, your universe awaits. Find us, traveler. Use the galaxy map to search for clues. Conflict is dangerous in Ornogorb. I could go over to Atavli. The race is Gek. Data unavailable. Secondary missions. Discovering all animal life on a planet rewards a large number of units. There are 6 planets to discover things at, so let's check out this planet. Esap Delta. This planet is gigantic. Raiding entity Huyolshki. I don't know. I'm just here to figure out what the alien life forms are on this planet. That's a fugitive starship. Should I go after it? I should go after it. It's a lot of credits. But they might blow me up. That's the only other problem.
Thermal protection falling.
Polyoshki.
Targets approaching. Units received.
Is that all? Incoming transmission. Source unknown. You're not alone. Please identify yourself. I identified myself. You left me. Why did you? Tell them you don't understand. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd. Just like the others. Who am I speaking to? There's no reply. The communicator falls silent, but the channel remains open. Okay, and where was the hostile? Was that them? I killed them? Yeah. Units delivered.
Ground protection falling. Units
Sonocide.
Units received.
Coordinate. Oh, Joss Dewey. And Milk Gilera.
Units received.
Why Serptifus?
Units received.
Q Sanguinagia. Nogdanite.
Received.
Why Tortafima?
Ground protection falling. Technology recharge. Ground protection falling. Ground protection falling.
The Lake Stefima.
Thermal protection falling. Unit
Okay, Photoisplama. It's like ladybugs or something.
thermal protection falling. Extreme heat damage detected.
Uh-oh.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Life support power low.
W. Coruscant.
Thermal protection falling.
Ion battery. Nice. A microprocessor. Zivanovici station.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Warning. Threat detected.
Bounty target reading entity Yurgiv.
approaching. Hostile ships deleted.
Fugitive taken care of. Viridescent planet. Starball, copper, paraffinium, and sodium at Andab 65N4. Cobalt is for the ion batteries, I believe. Yep. Let's go there. Gather resources and then get the heck off this planet. That's the plan.
Ground protection falling.
And find cobalt.
Ground protection falling. Technology recharging. Technology recharging. Ground protection falling.
These creatures are called V-Trapkalia. Or V-Trapkalia. These are B-Lobaxiae.
Elda 456,787 said awesome to game. Not many people play it these days. Would be cool to run a few game or talk shop sometime. ElmTom_adds3 on Discord.
Another bot.
Ground protection falling. Ground protection falling.
I just caught wind of an idea. Someone saying something like the guard that usually sits on the weekends. Apparently, if she sees something that I do sitting in the car, even though I don't sit in the car, she said she doesn't want to see me do something again. Something like that. Imagine that. Why? I mean, I don't know if she actually said that, but imagine if she says something like that. I don't sit in the car.
Technology recharging.
I don't want to sit anywhere near that guard.
Ground protection falling.
So if she ever says that I've done something in the car nearby her, then you could just assume she's lying because I don't sit in the car. Just a sudden catching wind. Some dude trying to tell me, because she will ban you from the parking lot if she catches you doing that again. Well, if you're gonna catch me doing something, make sure you have proof. And because I'm not in the car, I'm pretty sure that's never going to happen.
Technology recharging.
I feel like as soon as you guys catch one of your guards lying, you should reprimand them, like, a lot, because part of security is truth. How can an area be secure if you're receiving lies and misinformation back from your own guards?
Protection falling.
That makes the management stupid, too.
Recharging.
And if the management's going to disagree with me there, then I'm pretty sure that they're corrupt.
Falling.
D. Teeth sealy. And P. River tree.
Ground protection falling.
Especially when that guard makes friends with particular members of the community
Ground protection falling.
and then disregards other members of the community. Like myself. Disregards me as being
Warning.
something.
Sentinel drones activated. Ground protection.
Something that the others are not. Even though I'm not what they think that I am.
Ground protection falling.
And this game would make it seem like, yeah, you just took things, so... Yeah, my own things, I guess, but I don't have dihydrogen crystals in any of my bags. Explain to me what dihydrogen crystals are.
Technology recharge. Ground protection falling. Life support power low.
New item recorded to catalog. Geknip. Food.
Ground protection falling. Technology recharge. Ground protection falling.
I warn the people that like to get into these truth-lie battles with me, never get into a truth-lie battle with me. That's one-on-one. That has nothing to do with anyone else. True or false type battle.
Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Extreme heat damage detected. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
I wouldn't put it past some of the people who live in this apartment building to talk to the guard and make deals with them, or I mean, maybe not make deals per se, but to tell the guard basically, well, this is how we feel about him, and so I think you should be careful about him. And then the guard might say, oh, I know what you mean. Yeah, men and what they do, men, how they, you know, that type of thing. Being gossiped about by the community and the guards. Irresponsible.
Thermal protection falling.
That's what's on my mind anyway. This community, the guards. More specifically, the guard. The community isn't really doing anything. Not today, or not from what I sense. It's got to do with the weekends, Sundays especially. The fire captain on this floor. Mainly the little ladies who have control issues inside of this apartment building.
Protection falling.
It could be a little lady, but if they don't have a control issue, then it isn't really a problem. So it doesn't have to do with them being a little lady, it has to do with them having control problems.
Recharge.
And from what I can tell, the tall ones, they don't really have control issues. Little woman syndrome, maybe.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Could be old wounds, could be wounds that haven't been said, could be wounds that are going to be said sometime in the future. You know how plans are, when you can sniff a plan out. They have a way of trying to nest in with everyone else. They like to say, they like to hide behind other people, you know. So they're tough targets to hit because you might end up accidentally clipping some of your own teammates. The target is mainly the mentality or the damage in the ego that doesn't match with the reality or is being hostile. Even if it's covert, after a while it becomes overt, but it especially is annoying to deal with covert hostility. A heavy-duty structural support or a Corvette-class starship designed for connecting larger modules. Oversized canister link. I'll hold on to that for now, but it's worth quite a bit. Suspicious packet, arms, contraband. Suspicious-looking parcel acquired via an unusual transaction. The seller indicated it contained some sort of weapon-based technology. So I can open this. Suspicious Scatter Blaster Module. A black market modification for the Scatter Blaster. Use E to begin upgrade installation process. And it's illegal? Interesting. Useful. Korvax casing. Metallic shell of a disconnected electronic life form that was too distant from its kind to be refreshed with a new entity. Highly prized by all species, not least its own.
Units received.
Viking effigy. Residual goop.
Units received.
Fireberries.
Units received.
Suspicious packet tech. Have another one of those. Suspicious movement module. A black market modification for the exosuit movement systems. Potential improvements include jetpack tank capacity, jetpack fuel efficiency, and exosuit speed boost duration. Installing. Nice. Oxygen recycler. Increases the base capacity of the life support system, allowing the user to go longer between charges.
Technology installed.
Targes? What is a targes? Targes. There we go. Oxygen recycler installed. Neomus Oku Outpost. Outpost. Save beacon. Alright, well, that was fun. It was fun, and now I feel like playing something else. So I'm going to move on to a different game. And I shall be back playing a different game that I shall decide on within the next 4 minutes. Thanks for having been here. Take care.